Hey everyone, I'm Serena with Key 360 Media. We are so glad you are joining us live. Sorry about that little glitch just a moment ago. We lost our internet connection just for a second and we're back. I'm so glad we're back. I want to tell you about what we're doing. We publish a monthly statewide travel guide, Arizona Key Travel Magazine. This is our November issue, and we've got a ton of great things in here that I want to talk to you about. I want to be able to be a great resource for you, whether you're planning your weekend, if you're a local, or if you're coming into town and you want to plan some great things to do on your visit to Arizona. So one of the things that I'm really excited to be able to tell you about is our monthly giveaway. And this month, from the generosity of the people at Out of Africa Wildlife Park, we are able to give away 2 expedition passports to their park. And I have a lot to tell you about that because we were able to actually go there this weekend. I went with my husband and my 3 kids, and my husband's mother also went, and we all had such a blast. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that here in a minute. I want to check in and see, because let me tell you about last week. If you were tuning in last week, I was like, I can't see my comments. 100% user error. So sorry about that. This time I want to scroll down and make sure that I am able to see my comments if you comment into me. And the problem is I just have to find the right feed here in my computer. So anyway, I'm going to be working on that. But I do want to tell you about Out of Africa Wildlife Park and the fabulous, fabulous time that we had, and this giveaway that you can win. First of all, let me tell you, because the giveaway closes on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So I want you to make sure you get in there and enter, okay? All you have to do is go to our website, which is www.arizonakey.com, and you will see on our homepage you have a little button where you can check out our live streaming page, and from there it has our current giveaway, and that is for those 2 expedition passports. And let me tell you, if you comment, you also are going to be getting an extra entry as well, and the odds are really, really good, and it's a super, super fun thing to do. It's up there in Camp Verde, which is just 90-minute drive from Central Phoenix. So it's a great thing to do on a weekend. The park is open every day of the year except for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, but a lot of people have that whole weekend so they can go up and enjoy. Let me see. Are we able to... I want to tell you about the fun time that we had at the park, but we do have like a video clip that I put together. It shows my kids having an absolute blast, especially feeding the giraffe. That's super fun. So let me go ahead and roll that video for you.
It might outlive you. You don't know. So these guys also take a different level of care than your typical cat, dog, hamster.
The brain of an ostrich is only half the size of just one of his eyeballs. These are not the brightest birds in the whole world.
Feels like sandpaper.
Hey everybody. So was that fun or what? It was so much fun. It was a total blast. I want to say a shout out to Christine. Thank you for joining us. I know you joined us last time as well, and you asked a question about the zip line. So I want to answer that for you. The zip line is extra. It's $25, but you can get a package so you can include everything, including your admission to the park. So check out their website, Out of Africa Wildlife Park, so you can find out more about that. But the zip line is so cool. One of these days, maybe I can grab somebody from the zip line program to come on and maybe call in and tell us a little bit more about that. I hope so. But they told me that there was a proposal on the zip line this past weekend. That is so funny. It's so cute and sweet. But you can see how much fun that my kids had. They just had a blast. And the guides are so knowledgeable. They know so much about the animals. And the Tiger Splash show, my gosh, I could go on and on forever about that. But the Tiger Splash show just really, I think, embodies the philosophy of Out of Africa Park and their cohabitation with those animals. And it's a privately owned, family owned wildlife preserve, really. And one of their main missions is to provide a safe and wonderful place for those animals. And you really get a sense of that when you watch that Tiger Splash show, because they are interacting with those animals and they are dependent on their understanding of the just the way the animals react in different situations. So it is an amazing and tense and exciting show to do the Tiger Splash. So you have to do that if you go there. And I would say when you are there at the park, you should definitely do the African Bush Safari kind of in the beginning of the day. I will say that this park is huge. It's spread out. We pretty much did the shuttle. They have a shuttle service that takes you around, and we were very thankful for that shuttle. But you can walk it as well if you're really fit and you want to do that. That's a great way to spend the day as well. So we are going to be talking more about Out of Africa as the weeks go on, because next week I get to announce the winner. And I will tell you, we are going to be live streaming next week. We're working on Thanksgiving. You might be able to see how our Thanksgiving table is set up. I'm not sure. We'll see what we do. But we will be going live again on Thanksgiving. So I hope you join us then. Make sure that if you can, you're getting the notifications and the reminders. We usually try to put a scheduler up there on Facebook so you know we're going to be going live, and we will be back next week with that. So let me tell you about some other great things that I know of that are going on. One thing here, let me see. Let me look in this book, because I want to mention again Musical Instrument Museum. Last week I talked about that exhibit that they had opening, which was the, I'm going to read it again because I never want to get this wrong, the Ancient Musical Treasures from Central China, Harmony of the Ancients from the Henan Museum. And that is quite a mouthful, but it's a really unique exhibit. So it's one that you definitely will want to check out, and it's sort of an incorporation of history and archaeology and Chinese culture. So there's a lot. I'm seeing on my comments that Ashton from the park, Out of Africa Wildlife Park, is piping in. So thank you, Ashton, because she's getting some good information out there for you, so you know what you can do for the zip line and all that great stuff. But I wanted to also mention at MIM, because aside from the other things you can do there, taking the audio tours, some of the artists' exhibits, you know, Elvis and Taylor Swift, all of that, where they have memorabilia and stuff. They have actual concerts there. And this is kind of a fun one. On Monday, November 27th, they have, actually on Monday, November 27th and Tuesday, November 28th at 7 p.m., they have Irish Christmas in America. And it's actually like a hugely popular Christmas Irish show, complete with, you know, the dancing and the music and the Irish ballads. Lots of fun, lots of energy, a very family friendly performance. So it's something that you will definitely want to check out. Okay, so that is also going on at MIM. So that's good to know. Let's see. Last week I also told you about hidden in the hills. And I'm going to remind you about that because it's just 2 weekends, and it comes around every year, but it's just those 2 weekends. So you're going to want to make sure you plan for that because you get to walk around. It's an artist's studio tour, and it's a free self-guided tour. So if you're looking for something to do, if you have people coming into town for the holidays and you want to take them around something free and fun and really interesting, you get to see these artists at work in their studios, and you have an opportunity to buy some of their pieces and speak to them about their whatever medium it is that they choose to use. And they have sculpture and jewelry and photography and painting, all different kinds of things. So it's really cool, and you can kind of develop your own map and your own plan, and then you'll visit all of those towns that are included up in Cave Creek, Carefree, North Scottsdale, that kind of thing. So that's a super fun thing to do. Now, why don't you tell me what your plans are for Thanksgiving? I could tell you what my plans are, but I'm not sure. I'll just tell you this. I'm not doing the cooking because I wanted to give myself a break this year, but I'm having a lot of people over. And so I want to know what your plans are for Thanksgiving. And if you are coming into town and you don't have plans, one thing I could recommend to you is Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Scottsdale. They are open on Thanksgiving Day from noon to 8, and they will offer you, it's Ruth's Chris, so it's going to be absolutely scrumptious, but you get your traditional Thanksgiving turkey dinner with stuffing, and you get your sides. That should be pretty nice. It's a 3-course dinner, and let's see, it's $39.95 for adults and $12.95 for the kids. So that sounds like a really good option if you just happen to be here, find yourself here in Arizona, or if you are like, I don't want to cook this year, I want to do something special, something different. That's a good option for you. Can you guys believe that it's Thanksgiving next week? I don't know where this time has gone. And Thanksgiving is, as we all know, one of the most heavily trafficked times of year. So people are flying in, they're coming in for that Thanksgiving dinner. So a lot of times you have people here from out of town just for the weekend or whatever, and you're looking for things to do. One thing that I can suggest to you would be Bischoff's Shades of the West, because it's not far away. It's in Old Town Scottsdale. And you can kind of get some of that fun flavor. You can do your souvenir shopping because they have, my goodness, they have all kinds of things. They have leather, they have cowboy boots, cowboy hats, they've got all kinds, like cactus gardens, they've got jewelry, they've got really beautiful pieces of artwork as well. So there's kind of a lot of stuff, and if that's just a really fun, easy, kind of Southwestern flavor thing you can do with people that are coming in. Okay, here's another one that I have to tell you about. It is the Anthem tree lighting, and that is coming up on Saturday, November 18th. Can you believe we're lighting Christmas trees already? I am having an ongoing battle with my husband about when we put up the Christmas tree, because he's like early. And I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments when you put up your Christmas tree. We traditionally do it the day after Thanksgiving. But anyway, back to the Anthem tree lighting. It is the 16th annual tree lighting, and they do a concert as well. It is the tallest cut tree in the state of Arizona. So it's definitely something to see. They're going to flip the switches and turn on the lights at 7 p.m. But the concert starts at 5. Let's see who they're going to have. Do I know? Sophia Humbert, America's Got Talent finalist, Evie Claire, winners of Boy Band on ABC, In Real Life, and The Strike, as well as Santa Claus. I don't know if I got all those band names right, but bear with me. Check it out. Go out to that concert and tell me what you think of it. Let's see. Okay, here's another great little to-do that I have to throw out there, because I am a big fan of pizza, any kind of pizza. There is a Phoenix Pizza Festival. Have you heard of this? It's Saturday, November 18th from 11 to 5, and it's at the Margaret T. Hance Park, right in between McDowell and Roosevelt. It's just $10 admission, and then on top of that, you buy whatever you want to have there. But they have like tons of different kinds of pizza. So all of the pizza vendors probably in the whole metro area are going to want to be there. And as I was looking at this online, I saw those crazy cone-shaped pizzas, which I have never had, but I would like to try. So that's just kind of a fun little thing. They say there's 15 pizza makers, and they also have desserts, they have craft beer, they have wine, and then of course non-alcoholic beverages as well. It sounds like a really fun family event. So check that one out and then tell me what you thought of it. So those are kind of some of my recommendations when you're kind of thinking about what am I going to do with my cousin who's coming into town for Thanksgiving. Think about that. That might be fun. Or if you yourself are coming into town and you know you're going to have some time to explore Arizona, those are some great suggestions for you. But also, you can always take a look at our website, www.arizonakey.com, for more great ideas. You can see our digital edition online, or if you're coming in on an airline flight and you're stuck in the airport for a while, pick up our magazine, check it out, and flip through it, see about some fun ideas there. Now, one thing I want to tell you, I'm going to circle back before I leave you guys. I want to circle back to Out of Africa Wildlife Park, because those guys are super generous and they have given us a coupon as well as the giveaway that they gave us for you guys, which reminder, make sure you enter, because odds are great you want to win this. They're giving us a coupon as well. So just in case you don't win that giveaway, if you want that coupon, all you have to do is comment KEY, key, and then we'll send you a little form, or a little messenger actually, and then you'll just comment yes, and then you'd like to receive the coupon, and you'll get that coupon. So I hope that is a great value to you. I really want to know what you guys want to talk about on these live shows. I only have so much space in my magazine on what to cover. I'd love to hear ideas on what you'd like us to feature in our magazine. But on the show, I have a lot of flexibility, and I would love to talk to you about what you guys want to talk about. So make sure you comment in, and I hope you tune in next week. Like I said, we're going to be back for Thanksgiving. Have a great week, and we'll see you then.